How are you? And today is Vanna White Style, December 16th. That means it's Friday, and that means it's time to review the week in photos. So, Monday, rainy day. I went by Buttonwood Park, and isn't that cool? It's all about waiting and letting things happen. And I saw this woman walking, and the little kid wanted the umbrella, and then he didn't want the umbrella, and then he's running around with his little sheep, and then he wanted the umbrella back, and boom, got it. And the reason this photo works is beyond the umbrella, beyond the reflection. It's the way that it has a balance because of those Christmas holiday decorations. The next day, that would be Tuesday, I drive in Fairhaven, and what do I see? I see two guys with brooms on a sidewalk that they just finished. A herringbone pattern kind of brickwork next to the Unitarian Church. So what does that mean? That means, well, maybe we should go to the top of the Unitarian Church. Yes. And it was cold, and it was uncomfortable, and I sat there for a long, long time because I had no idea what was happening above them. Just waiting for that right moment. It's not just about sweeping the sand to fill in the gaps. It's how do the shadows work? And I could see they were working from my right to left, and hopefully when they came right below above where I was, quite a bit up, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Unitarian Church, look it up. It's an amazing place. Well, it worked, but it only worked like 1 or 2 photos because these guys were barely ever together. This guy kept on going this way, and this guy kept on going that way. Luck. But you got to be ready for that lucky moment. Later on that same day, I came back, and the Standard Times for quite a few years has been working with the Salvation Army, and it's called the Neediest Family Fund. And people donate all kinds of things, and money and clothes and so whatever. And this 102-year-old woman had her daughter drive her down from Wareham, Mass. So for those of you who don't know where that is, it's about, I don't know, 15 miles that way. And she wanted to give Santa a hug. And that was really special. That was really cool. And yeah, I gave her a hug too. The next day, I'm walking around downtown, and I see that there's somebody told me there's a new record store in town. So I walk in, and I love records, and especially this guy. He loves 80s heavy metal. Man, you just can't go wrong with that stuff. But check this out. His dad was looking for records, and he's playing Gallagher. We all know Gallagher, right? So the idea is just to sit there, and like he's waiting. You can barely see the screen. He's like doing one of these. It was just pretty funny. But the reason, again, that the photograph works is because you see the vectors going in straight for him. It just, the photo sucks you into that moment. And then the way that he's just like, can't see what the high score is, it's pretty funny. And look, there's more little kids. Yesterday, I was walking around, peek into this place. This little guy's getting a haircut. He's 3 years old. Thought that was pretty fun. And today's a perfect day too. Found out that the bishop was having mass at the Bristol County House of Correction. So I went over there, and after a long process of ripping everything out of my pockets and everything else, found myself inside. And then it's a matter of waiting for the right moments. Being able to see the entire event, not just the bishop, but everything else is important as well. And then, of course, there's the sensitivity to these inmates. I mean, obviously, you're not going to photograph them and like, hey, look, here you are, except if they don't mind. He didn't mind. And those were my week in photos. Thanks.